And we are ready for the very first attack of this match between Tribe Gaming and Queen Walker Stephanie. With that, Skelly Donut trying to take down that multi-target Inferno, the Clan Castle. If you drop this spell just one tile on the wrong section, it will not go down. The Inferno's gone, and the Clan Castle has also been secured.
Yeah, good start there. Clan Castle, both targets were taken care of, and now it's all about those heroes. Can they get the value? Do we see more Tesla? No, just this one lonely Tesla wall break on the far left side. Maybe to trigger some skeleton traps, we don't know. Or just giving the Queen a nice entrance while this King is charging in towards that scatter. And the scatter's going down.
Yes, that scatter going down means that you don't have to worry about that splash, as now the Queen can path her way in towards that Town Hall. Does use the freeze spell onto the Grand Warden. The Air Expo Ice Golem just pops, freezing some of this even more. So this Queen looks to be protected for quite a while here.
Yeah, and it was really important that this Sneaky Goblin did not activate the town. Otherwise, this Queen might have struggled a little bit. But it seems like the Queen is fine for now. Should take down the Town Hall, but the Eagle's on the Queen, so early Queen ability securing the safe Town Hall, while the Lalo's already starting right into that Eagle. But he has to be careful with the Warden, because the Royal Champion is protected by this King from the Headhunters.
Yeah, with the Lalo now coming in with that Grand Warden, the Hound going to the air defense. He's going straight in towards this Eagle Artillery to help try to remove that as fast as possible. Remember, he already removed that Clan Castle. You don't have to wear, some red air bombs. I'm going to say there's no CC that's going to come out, but he has to deal with this defending King first with his Headhunters, as the Warden ability is protecting all these balloons. He finds a tornado trap.
This could be bad news for those runes that are ruined.
Oh
no!
He hastes them. That single target Inferno does stay up. He needs to make his way around the head. Wait, the Dragon Rider's there with the Grand Warden. That goes down. Can he have enough?
The next freeze is in. The multi-tower going down. The scanner going down as well. And with 1 minute left, it's going to be the first 3-star of this match.
It is going to be a 3-star Kronos. He knew that it was close. He was shaking there. He was taking a deep breath, and look at his hand. It's shaking a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot. Especially what is on the line.
How did he do the Skelly Donut with that? I mean, the hand was shaking crazy, which is understandable, I want to say, but how do you place those spells so precise? And that means Tribe Gaming starting off with 3 stars in this, you said it right, fan-favorite matches. 2 main forces over the year. That is the right question. Can Queen Walkers answer this and get a 3-star on their own when we have stars coming in with the crazy mix of troops again? We have the Golem, we have the Ice Hound, we have a regular Lava Hound, and a lot of spells. It seems like Skelly Donut is going to be. And we see that from those top teams. We have seen MS Esports doing the Skelly Donut quite a bit to great success, and we know how powerful it is. A lot of teams were saying, we just don't do that strategy on stage because of hands are shaking. But both teams so far are using this strategy. Let's see if Stars can pull it off as well.
We're going to grab the Clan Castle, the multi-target Inferno. The multi goes down with these from the bats. The Clan Castle goes down as well. That is a great way to start this attack, as the King looks like he may loop his way in towards the Eagle Artillery. That's some fantastic value, as the Log Launcher is going to go and line up directly with that multi-target Inferno to allow the Queen to continue her way towards the scatter shot to the bottom compartment.
Yeah, and there's still a Golem. I mean, the Golem is going to be used to protect that Queen most likely. Or this King just completely obliterated that top defending King. And the Log Launcher is going in, trying to get that multi-Inferno out of the way. And this is just a huge dive. What is it, Corbin? There's just quite a bit of damage on that Queen.
Yeah, that Queen's taking a lot. The multi did not go down, so he's forced to use the freeze, which does clip the Royal Champion and multi at the same time. So that's fantastic. But wait, the Queen makes her invisible. Her ability goes off, but she stays up.
She stays up, and that is so important to take down the entire compartment. Royal ability to clip some more defense. Wait a second, is this core Inferno Tower going down as well?
No
the Yeti
way.
Mites. The Yeti Mites, another Yeti Mite is jumping.
Royal
Champion is there as well.
Incredible job. Now the Warden with the Lawless pathing his way over the Town Hall. Can pop this Warden ability with the haste. There it is, protected. The Headhunters get protected. They get spun into the tornadoes. Red air bombs, and defending Queen's on the opposite side here, but he does use a heal.
He's using the heal to get out of that Town Hall poison nicely. The Ice Hound, I mean, it's just so tanky. We have now one scatter shot, but it feels like it's getting tanked for ages. And we still have the freeze from the ice hound.
Oh, this is looking beautiful with a haste. 2 more balloons to use. And Stars comes in to answer the call for Queen of Walkers. What a brilliant attack. And both of these attacks here starting up in the upper bracket. Sama is using the Skelly Donut, either with skeleton spells or the bat spells, to help remove an Inferno Tower and the Clan Castle. And we talk about how nervous you must be. Your hands are shaking, but you're still able to concentrate and focus and get it done.
That's right. They're up next, and exactly Knee-brux is coming in. And he's not going with Inferno Dragons, or Dragon Riders instead. He is coming in with something similar to what we have just seen.
Yeah.
But we don't see a Skelly Donut early on. Instead, we have 2 poison to make sure that the Clan Castle is not a big factor. Skeleton spells as well in the mix, but not to take down the Clan Castle, no. To take down damage from those heroes.
Yeah.
Wait a second, that king, is that king supposed to go in there? I feel like that king was supposed to take down the eagle.
Yeah,
it's coming back.
Oh wait, he is going back over to that compartment there as the Raw Champion. She jumps the wall, able to grab the scatter. The log launcher is going to be able to help grab this multi as he is setting up the funnel to push his queen in towards the town hall.
I mean, that is just crazy, but wait a second, that king, even though it did come back, it's just going way too far to the side. And this leaves that, eagle compartment staying up. That is bad news for Knee-brux. And the golem, now with that queen together, have to go towards the tower. Is he coming back?
Yeah. Oh, yes. What a brilliant invisibility spell, but he doesn't have any more. He needs this queen. Oh, no. Queen gets locked onto this lava hound, so he's forced to have to use a freeze here, and then he needs to use a poison for these pups, because this town hall is going to do so much damage to this queen as the hound pops and stalls this queen up.
Oh no, the question now is if the queen is able to get that town hall. The poison is helping a lot. The queen ability can be used now to take down the town hall. The rage is there, and the rage takes down with those loons the eagle. The question though is, was this too much of an investment, because he had to attempt a lot on the fly?
Yeah, there's a lot of red air bombs there. The Warden is down. Headhunter's going into that queen. He needs to get through this multi-target Inferno. There's the Warden ability, which protects these balloons and takes that queen down, moving into the scatter. And we do have a single target Inferno on the back and 1 freeze left. He's got to get his minions down for cleanup with just over 1 minute, 10 seconds left in this attack. He's hoping that there's no giant red air bomb field.
That's right, red. Oh, there's a couple of loons splitting to the side.
Yes,
that is good for him.
That is good.
Is there? Okay, there's the first couple of red mines, but it's good. It's good that they're triggered by one of the first groups of loons, and there's more red mines getting triggered by minions, and this means we have another 3-stone on our hands.
Look at that. He's celebrating, and Knee-brux of Tron Gaming is getting this 3-star and keeping the pressure on to Queen Walkers. What a great attack there, using the skeletons, the double poisons just in case, and even keeping his queen all the way through, but every single part of that base was planned for, and they do it just such an amazing job.
Yeah, I feel like that's just so impressive to watch, because I mean, if attacks are going to plan, it's amazing. It's amazing to watch. It's an amazing experience. But I feel like it's as well so impressive. This attack did not go to plan. Yes, indeed. And it's Goku up next. He will go in and is going to try to take down this base of Rikiris. We'll keep seeing the anti-3-star bases. We have seen a little switch of MS Esports early on in the day, but in this match so far, both teams really like those anti-3-star bases, which are apparently screaming for a lot of Lalo attacks, because we see another Lalo approach. This time, though, with the Queen charge.
Yeah, with that Queen charge down to the left side. He hasn't dropped the healers just yet, dropping those balloons to try to protect these healers, but the King is going to move his way in towards this Eagle artillery with a Yeti trying to create a little bit of a funnel. Is the Queen going to be able to make her way into the multi? There's the invisible. Yes! Reroutes his Queen to now step in for the multi. Beautiful pathing here.
Yeah, but this means the bottom compartment, or like the bottom defense, are staying up.
Yep.
The Archtower, the cannon, this might lure this Queen again back to the outside we have. So wait and see if this is going to be the case or not. Nice poison, keeping that Queen safe for now. She's about to approach a lot of damage. Well, I guess the next wall breaker is going to he's going to try to target it at that Royal Champion platform, right?
Yeah, he would have to try to do that as the Baby Dragon removes the cannon just in time. So the Wall Breaker can try to sneak in. The Grand Warden Altar goes down. Oh, the Wall Breaker. Oh, he drops a regular Wall Breaker in front of the Super Wall Breaker, which opens the Expo compartment first. And then, yes, the next one targets to open up the single target.
This was baited!
No!
No way!
Wow!
Base baiting at its best. And that Queen Charge was too obvious. That's what Tribe says. Those red mines are taking down the healers. The question, though, is now, if this Queen can still take down the town, are there any skeleton traps maybe to prevent that town to go down? Because if that town is going down, it might be enough. The skeleton trap is too late, though. This town hall is going down.
Wow, he still removes the town hall, needing the skeleton traps a little bit closer to the edge as the warden ability goes off, and the blimp is going to go straight for that multi-target inferno. It's going to take it down as the balloons are continuing their way around with one more rage spell to use here for Goku.
That's right. The first couple of black mines are getting triggered. The Hound is flying across. The scatter shot is getting tanked for now. But the question is, can those Yetis maybe tank the scatter? Can maybe the Yetis be a big difference maker? The Rage is in. The Loons are in. The Rocket Loons is in. And we have no base left. 40 seconds and Goku says no. Red mine found or not. This base is going down.
Still getting it done, and that's where the base testing comes in, right? They were predicting that there may be a charge coming in here, removing the healers, but like you mentioned, the Queen still able to grab that Town Hall, secured this attack in a crushing manner. If that Town Hall stayed up, he would have completely adjusted on the fly, and it may not have been a triple.
Yeah, maybe they were not feeling safe enough that this charge has happened, that they would commit even more
And we are off with the Rikira's attack. He's got himself that Skelly Donut because you take notice, there is no poison spell in this army. So his plan is to remove this clan castle. The skeletons are down. They're going to go straight for that CC. Look at all the builders' huts right around this, trying to prevent this clan castle from going down. But there it is, perfectly placed yet again. And the CC and single target Inferno have been removed.
Nice entry and another Skelidona, which we see from those pros in this upper bracket final kinda. And we have the Hounds and Loons waiting. But before, we see some heroes trying to take down already the majority of the space.
Yeah, with that Queen now making her way behind the Giant, taking out that cannon nice and early. The World Champion is going to be jumping this wall. He does have a skeleton, which could activate the town, but looks like she's not going to take that town hall down. She's going to run around, and that Expo is going to stay up here. So he does have a wall wrecker, which can help secure the town hall of the Queen. Looks like she won't be stepping in there.
Yeah, it feels like he really wants to make sure that this Queen is more going towards the scatter in combination with that King. We have seen yesterday already skeleton traps messing up pathing, so this time it's not the case. The Wall Wrecker is coming in. The Wall Wrecker is trying to save, but the King is trying to as well take down the scatter with that freeze. It's possible.
Yes, it is. That freeze was able to help secure that King, keeping him alive. The Queen went down. The scatter went down. The Town Hall looks to be going down from the Sneaky Goblins coming out of that Wall Wrecker, making his way in towards this Eagle slowly as the Dragon Rider is down. Look at that Queen. She is still up in the core. She's going to go for the Tesla. Potentially will able to... No, it doesn't look like she's going to get anything more because her health is too low. But that War Reaper will have his Eternal Tome for later.
Yeah, he's saving the Warden ability for now. At the same time, though, he's having 5 Headhunters. He's just saying, I don't care about the angle of Headhunters. I would just power through that King and just take him down because there's an army of Headhunters running his way.
He's got that Warden Eternal Tome, but he needs to pass his way into the multi. He does miss the core multi. He does have a Dragon Rider. Needs to make his way back. This Sweeper is going to be a big problem with the Headhunters. They get hit by the Scatter Shot and they go down.
That is really bad news for Rikiris right now. He has invested every single Headhunter to take down the King as quickly as possible. The Tesla farm is there as well. Can this Royal Champion be the game changer?
The balloons are making their way in. That Hound was providing a little bit of distraction. The Dragon Rider's behind. Remember, can't target that Royal Champion. The Owl is there trying to help. The Warden needs to help. Go for the RC. The Minions, the Pups, the Scatter Shot is staying up, but the Royal Champion is doing too much damage. And the RC just goes down, but it's not going to be enough here.
It is not going to be enough, and that means the Tesla farm is going to be the defense. Queen Walkers needed in this match. What an impressive defense right there. And I feel like overall, just the siege maybe was not worth it because he was able to just target the tunnel with regular sneaky goblins as well. He would have not needed the siege, and that power on the back end was just missing so much.
Needed indeed. Taking sneaky goblins with an invisibility. Could you have taken out Town Hall? And now Kazuma is up with his Queen Charge Lalo. This is basically the battle of the Lalos coming in. The air game, because it is not only the most used attack strategy amongst all the pros in Clash, but it's also the one that they most likely probably feel the most comfortable with, so if something goes wrong, they can adapt on the fly.
Yeah, that's right. And because there's so many pieces to the strategy, you can adapt on the fly. I feel like when you don't have as many pieces to get the strategy done or get the attack done, it's always harder to adapt, because if you're going in with the beefy Electro Dragons, for example, there's not that much you can do to really like safety attack or something. At the same time, at the moment, we see the Lock Launcher creating pathing and taking down the first of those Inferno Towers.
Yeah, the Inferno Tower goes down, which is going to be a huge for pathing as well, as the Log Launcher is about to open. Rockaloon Yetis go off to the Archer Tower, and he sends a little Headhunter to try to sneak in and go for the World Champion, but the Headhunter gets picked off. But can this World Champion get picked off? And look, indeed, that wall break opens all the way to the core multi there for his Queen.
That was just incredible. He has one more wall break. If he is going to get that wall break into the Clan Castle compartment, that would be incredible. I mean, look at what he can reach. I don't know. We all know, like, the vision of the wall breaks is somewhat limited. So I'm not sure if the wall break can seize that far into the core. But if he would get it, that would be crazy.
That would be insane indeed, as we got the Wizards with the King down to the bottom side, trying to path his way towards that Eagle artillery. That Queen's getting quite a bit of damage, drops that rage to keep her up. No ability forced. And that mini pulled, I think, some red air bombs there just before it went down. And there is some sinking air bombs, more red air bombs. But he does indeed take down the enemy Queen with his Queen.
Yeah, I mean...
he does! He targets the Clan Castle!
Wow! Look at that wall break!
No!
This is just insane! This is illegal!
Oh,
I mean, come on! This Queen can now reach so many more buildings! And with that, the Town Hall is going down with the Warden ability. Some of those loons are going to stay inside the Town Hall Poison, but the majority of them are going to go for the scatter, while the Queen even tanks that scatter.
That is incredible. Kazuma just showing the power of the Queen Charge Lalo. Getting that Queen all the way through the base, using that ability, has the RC ability to use because time can always be a factor. So he's going to use it to help clean up. He's got one last invis, but he doesn't need it at this point. The RC ability goes off, cleans up these buildings, and there we go. Kazuma of Queen Walkers adds a 3-star and takes the lead over Tribe.
And one really important thing I want to highlight is the finish. We have seen yesterday a lot of players trying to swag for some... And here's live. We see another Queen Charge. That's just the favorite thing to do of those pros. And we see how crazy they are with that. It's just looking as well so incredible. Well, this time around, though, we see a flame finger in use. This is the Siege Machine for the pros. If you would ask any pros, this is the Siege Machine, which is right now the most incredible, the strongest Siege Machine in the game if used right. It is really hard to defend. It is really good on its own. And at the same time, he's doing a Queen Charge to make sure that this Queen is going into that channel, going all the distance, while this Flame Finger is supposed to take down this scatter shot.
Yeah, with that Queen continuing our charge in, the Town Hall is not activated yet. The King pulls the Tornado Trap, getting spun around a little bit here, but he should be able to remove the Town Hall with the ability. Does use the invisibility and rage on the Queen and the freeze, forcing that Queen ability here.
Queen ability is forced. The Eagle is luckily on the Unicorn, not on those healers. That would have been a really bad news. But there's a lot of damage on that Queen while she is taking down that Clan Castle with a Flame Finger still going on. I mean, the Clan Castle troops had not even... Why did you do that to me?
That Queen's taking even more damage. Remember, no ability here. He wants to keep this Queen alive through this enemy Royal Champion, take her down, even that multi in the core. Does he have one more freeze? He does. He can try to freeze the enemy RC, but he's got the Lalo moving in with the Grand Warden to the top side. The Queen is now locked out of the multi to try to help protect, to help take that. There's the rage on the Queen. He's investing all of this on that. With a Warden ability still to utilize, where is the freeze going to be used? But he doesn't need it on the enemy RC because his Queen stays alive through there.
Warden ability is protecting versus more air traps. The Signal Inferno Tower is on the Queen. Is he going to invest it there, or is he say, okay, Queen is going down, scatter.
Yep.
Scatters the ball. Red mines. No!
Look at these red air bombs. These sinking air mines are picking them off. The balloons are going down, but he still has his RC. With her ability, hang on. The single Thunder Inferno goes down. That is huge for his Royal Champion with over a minute left.
Healers have transitioned over. The Royal Champion. It's a Royal Champion George.
It is.
This 3-star for Tribe Gaming, and they're still in this.
Wow, incredible. The RC ability goes off, skips, hits that ground expo, making her way around, and that was such a clutch Royal Champion to stay alive to finish this face off, and they know they need to 3-star out to have a chance here.
What a match, Corbin.
Wow.
I mean, this is incredible.
And Klaus is now up. He's coming in with his own version of, looks like, the Skelly Donut Lalo. He's got a golem to potentially protect for his Queen, but it all comes down to what he can remove with the invisibilities, the skeletons, the bats. He's grabbing the CC, the multi-target Inferno. Everything's looking good so far. He's taking it all down. It hasn't missed a spell just yet, and yes, takes down the Clan Castle and the Inferno Tower. Brilliant start.
Yeah, really good start to this attack for Klaus, and now we see the crazy mastermind unfolding his plan with the golem early on for tanking for this Queen, while his King is pushing slowly towards that defending Eagle. Using we know Seeking Goblins can work versus Collectors, but he's just using the Super Barbarian to make sure that this barracks is not seeing any tomorrow.
Yeah, why not? Just take that down as the King's gonna remove the enemy King and the Eagle. He wants a log launcher to remove the multi behind the wall. He wants his Queen to remove the scatter shot. He's taking this base apart so much. This is looking beautiful so far.
Wait, was this double giant bomb versus a log launcher? I don't even know. At this point, I wouldn't expect
the headhunters.
Everything. But there's a headhunter to take down the defending Queen. What is that? That's not even fair anymore. This Klaus is just on another level.
What is left of this base as he's just making his way around in towards this town hall now at this point. Even takes down that sweeper, and he's got a Royal Champion. I'm asking myself, does he even need to use his RC at this point?
That's crazy. Royal Champion, though, is not following because the Queen is over there. Now, finally, there's the tornado trap. Is this tornado trap going to be a problem for him? This tunnel is finally going down, but it's catching all of those loons inside the tunnel poison.
Does catch a lot of balloons. That Tesla farm is going to be a little annoying, but he still has that Queen up, moving her way around. The Royal Champion is down as he's passing his way through that Town Hall poison. The Warden just goes down. The Royal Champion, a double skeleton trap popping up here, making her invisible, so she ignores the skellies. She's going for the scatter shot. She can burn her ability with 4 more balloons left and even more skellies coming through.
More skeletons around that area, but with the Royal ability, I mean, there's one Expo. How should that Expo have even a chance versus those heroes? Lassie is going down, but the Royal Champion is having enough hit points to tank for days. Well, the Queen not only having Unicorn, but as well the Electro Owl next to her.
Wow, look at this. Klaus is putting up a 3-star here for Queen Walkers. And that will mean it will come down to the captain himself, Yuta 14. If he triples 4 Queen Walkers, they are guaranteeing that spot another potential, either first or second place finish into the grand finals from the upper bracket. What an attack right there from Klaus. And Tribe have to get this 3-star.
And we have another Queen Charge, but Rocket Loons in the mix as well. No wall breaks for all of those open walls. And if you're completely new to this, why are those walls open? Well, there is the reason that this is messing up with the pathing of the heroes and makes certain things really unpredictable. And you can see how good those pros are with wall breaks anyway, so why should you even close them, right? It's more about making the base unpredictable and making it harder to plan out those attacks.
Indeed, as he does look to charge this queen and gets her to step into the scatter shot as we find a ground skeleton, but the king is removing this eagle artillery really easily. No real traps, no queen over there that's stopping this king. Oh wait, the queen just jumps the wall, but his queen takes that enemy queen down with ease as she is continuing her charge in.
Yeah, that's right. This is looking pretty good, but he has no jump whatsoever. Maybe the plan was to charge his queen around the bottom side. He has to invest quite a lot of spells to make this push not as dangerous for his queen. The queen is shooting left and right. He has to be careful because there's an air defense, and this Reaper might push his healers into that range, so the Royal Champion might be needed. We will see what the plan is in the Headhunter. She can spring trip away.
Yeah, so he's forced to drop this rage spell to keep her up as the Royal Champion is now onto this air defense, pulls that Seeking Air Mine, loses a healer as he drops a few more balloons to help grab this Tesla, as the Royal Champion is going to be responsible for grabbing this multi-target Inferno, as the Queen is now going for this wall. As he drops that freeze, the Lalo is moving in with that Warden over the Town Hall with just over a minute and a half left. Still has his Stone Slammer to use.
Yeah, he's going to try to tank the backhand scatter with that slammer, using the rage now. The Warden ability is used, but the Tornado Trap is keeping those loons in place. Can those heroes clutch things up? The Queen did not have the value which he was hoping for, it seems like. She's going to come back. But is it going to be enough to overpower the backhand?
Oh, the balloons have looked like they've disappeared. All he has is that one Stone Slammer. The Royal Champion's moving in, but she's going down with an invisibility and a freeze left. Queen's ability is used so she can get through this wall. Freezes the scatter in the ground expo. Queen's gonna go for that multi-target Inferno with just over 50 seconds left. Can the Stone Slammer with what's inside, probably a Dragon Rider balloons, take this down?
Yeah, and the Queen is under a lot of fire. The Queen is trying to stay alive. He has to make sure she's staying alive. The invisibility spell.
He does.
What is he going to use it for? Maybe for the Dragon Rider?
Yes. Oh, it's looking good. Fluxy of Tribe looks to be getting it done. Hangs on, keeps that Queen alive, and 3 stars for them. And it comes down to Yuta. If he gets above, what was it, like a 96, 97, he has to be a really high 2-star percentage to win. He technically does not have to triple to take the victory, but that is such a narrow margin.
The fans are cheering, and we have Yuta in. It is going to be, no big surprise, another Queen Charge with more loons and some more rocket loons. But he's having an Earthquake in the mix. What is it going to be used for?
That Earthquake could activate a Town Hall if needed. We have the Scatter Shot there, the Ground Expo. Rocket Loon's trying to make its way towards this air defense. It does not go to it, other than, let's see where this Queen's going. Oh, we got Air Skellies. This Blimp, he rages up, and he does make it towards this compartment. He wants to remove the Scatter Shot with his Yeti Mites.
The question, though, is with all of those skeletons, are they going to go there? Yes, indeed. The air defense is going down as well. Is the scatter going down?
Yeah.
No! It's staying up!
It stays up! Wow! We have a bunch of archers there, so he sends one balloon to try to sneak in to help clip it. Literally, the death damage of that balloon should be enough. Or, he just drops an Earthquake instead.
That was genius. I mean, I have no clue what this was originally planned for. I don't think for this one. But really good quick thinking. And this gives him the pathing back on track, back where he originally tried to get into.
Well, we got that Queen making her way through. Remember, it's got to be in the high 90s, like 97, 98, 99, or even that 3-star to push them to the grand finals with that rage onto the Queen. The Baby Dragon towards this cannon. The Queen stepping near this multi-target Inferno. We have about a minute and 35 seconds left in this attack, trying to make his way through. But we still have the enemy Royal Champion, the enemy Queen, still up in this attack here.
Yeah, and the Queen now engaging versus the Clan Cast. He has to do, again, a lot of multitasking. Rage is there. Queen should be safe for now, while the King is facing off against the other the defending king. Royal Champions in there as well to take down the multi-fern tower. The multi-fern tower is on those healers, Corbin.
Yeah, these healers are getting hit, but that's why he sent his Royal Champion to move into the multi and to help try to protect this Queen's healers as he decides to send the Lalo in towards the Town Hall. He does activate the Tornado Trap, so he won't get spun around after the Town Hall goes down, but the multi's taken out. The healers are keeping this Queen alive, moving his way through, but he still has the Warrior Turtle Totem. He can drop the range, and he does!
He does, and he's going to protect all of those runes versus that Town Hall explosion. There's no Tornado Trap left, but there's a backhand with the defending Queen, with the defending Inferno Tower, and that scatter shot as well.
There's
and this Queen tank is out of the loot died to the Town of Poison.
Oh, Kenny doesn't have enough. Only 35 seconds left. Can Unas to clutch this, but he needs to get this Queen to move around. The healers are getting hit. The scatter is still up. It's looking like a low percentage, but it could come down to a time fail if that's the case.
Every percent matters because this does not need to be a 3-star. High percentage might be enough. He has still a couple of troops to clean things up. You can use the Queen ability. He has still 6 minions and 2 headhunters.
He's got to
use those troops. Use those troops.
He needs to use the troops. I don't know why he's waiting. The percentage. He's finally using them. He's got the Queen ability. He's got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The percentage. The 92. Wow, he waited so late. And Tribe is. Wait, there it is. Tribe is on the screen. I was like, they were just lower on percentage. Tribe gets the victory. They're moving to the grand finals. What a match.
And you can see what it means to those players because they know how big the advantage is of going into the final from the upper bracket. It pretty much means you can see it as a best of 3, but you have a guaranteed win as an entire match. It's not like 1-star lead, it's an entire match lead in the